This is the beginning of day 8. I just had a couple of other rubber mats that I needed to bring over to the storage area. Just wanted to show you real quick how I do these things. I tie them down in the basement and bring them up with a hand truck up the stairs. And like I said before, when I roll these up, I flop over about 2/3 of it, and then I'll get on top of it with my body and tuck it under the leading edge and just start to form a roll and keep my body weight on top of it while I'm rolling it to try to get a nice tight cylindrical shape out of it. So I grab the end, lift it up here like so. Yeah. Once I get it up on there, I take my knife and cut my ties. Once you get it in the back of the truck, it goes pretty easy. That's upside down right now, so the way I want to do it is get it right side up. So all you got to do is string it and then pulling the mat back towards you. Roll it forward and pull the mat back towards you. And it'll slide real easy right on top of the other one. Pull it back towards me one more time until the end flops out like that. And you can just push the mat right on top of the other one until it hits the end of the truck just like that. Normally it's a lot easier because I use 2 hands, but since I had the camera, I did all that one-handed. Make easy work out of these rubber mats. Be back in a minute. Just wanted to share a little bit more ingenuity with you here. I got this breaker bar from Harbor Freight several months ago. And the situation was I had a rubber mat underneath my Smith machine. And I wanted to get all the rubber mats stacked, so I had to figure out a way to get that rubber mat out from under this thing while having that 200-pound weight stack. So what I ended up doing was I took the end of the breaker bar, put it on the cement past the rubber mat, put it underneath this cross beam, lifted up the bar until it touched here, and then lifted up the machine. Once I got the machine up in the air, I was able to put the bar up on top of this stack of weights to keep the machine hovering on one side. And then I slipped the mat out from underneath it. And then I did the same operation for the other mat. There was 2 mats underneath it with a split down the middle. And I got those 2 mats to slide right out from underneath it. Sometimes you just sit back and think about things and you can figure stuff out. That's it. So here's what we got so far. Unfortunately, stuff is not very stackable, so there's a lot of wasted space at the top. But all I have left is that white Series 7 Smith machine, which will take all apart. And that squat rack, that's all disassembled. It's mostly just long, narrow stuff that should all fit right in this area here. And the floors of the bench is the only other large item that can't be broken down. I think we'll be good to go. That's it for now.